সম্মানিত ভিউয়ার্স, আমি ডক্টর রিমা আক্তার এফসিপিএস স্টাডি মেড ইজি পাওয়ার্ড বাই ডক্টরস ইন লাইভ ক্লাসে আপনাদের স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের এই স্টাডি ক্লাসের উদ্দেশ্য হলো এফসিপিএস পার্ট 2 এক্সামের বিষয়ভিত্তিক বইসমূহ লাইন বাই লাইন পড়ে শোনানো এবং কিওয়ার্ডসমূহ মনে রাখার জন্য বাংলায় বুঝিয়ে বলা। আশা করি এতে আপনাদের যে কোনো টপিক্সের বিস্তারিত মনে রাখাটা সহজ হবে, ফলে পরীক্ষায় আরও সাহস নিয়ে অংশগ্রহণ করতে পারবেন। চলুন আজকে শুরু করা যাক। হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি ডক্টর রিমা আক্তার বলছি। আজকে আমার ভিডিওটি শুরু হবে দত্তের অবস্টেটিক্স বুকের পৃষ্ঠা নাম্বার 348 পেজ থেকে 348। আমি আজকে ভাইরাল ইনফেকশন ইন প্রেগনেন্সি পড়ব। আচ্ছা, ভাইরাল ইনফেকশন ইন প্রেগনেন্সি প্রথমে হচ্ছে রুবেলা অর জার্মান মিজেলস, যেটা কিনা একটা আরএনএ ভাইরাস, is transmitted by respiratory droplet exposure. Maternal rubella infection is manifested by rash, malaise, fever, lymphadenopathy and polyarthritis. Fetal infection is by transplacental route throughout pregnancy. Risk of major anomaly when this infection occurs in first, second and third month is approximately 60%, 25% and 10% respectively. Multi-system abnormalities are seen following congenital rubella infection. Congenital rubella syndrome predominantly include cochlear sensory neural deafness, cardiac problem, septal defects and patent ductus arteriosus, then hematological anemia, thrombocytopenia, liver and spleen enlargement, jaundice, ophthalmic cataract, retinopathy, cloudy cornea, in bone osteopathy and chromosomal abnormality. The virus predominantly affects the fetus and is extremely teratogenic if contracted within first trimester. There is increased chance of abortion, stillbirth and congenitally malformed baby. Infants born with congenital rubella shed the virus for many months and is a source of infection to others. Test for rubella specific antibody immunoglobulin M should be done within 10 days of the exposure to know whether the patient is immune or not. Rubella specific immunoglobulin G antibodies are present for life after natural infection or vaccination. If the patient is not immune, question of therapeutic termination should be seriously considered. Detection of viral RNA by PCR is possible. Prenatal diagnosis of rubella virus infection using PCR can be done from chorionic villi, fetal blood and amniotic fluid samples. Active immunity can be conferred in non-immune subjects by giving live attenuated rubella virus vaccine, that called MMR, preferably during 11 to 13 years. It is not recommended in pregnant women. When given during childbearing period, pregnancy should be prevented within 3 months by contraceptive measure. However, if pregnancy occurred during the period, termination of pregnancy is not recommended. Measles. This is also a RNA virus, is non-teratogenic. However, high fever may lead to miscarriage, fetal growth retardation, microcephaly, and oligohydramnion, stillbirth or premature delivery. Non-immunized women coming in contact with measles may be protected by intramuscular injection of immune serum globin 5 ml within 6 days of exposure. Mortality is high when complications like pneumonia and encephalitis develop. Diagnosis is made by assay of immunoglobulin M and detection of viral RNA, RT-PCR. Management is suppurative care. Antibiotics are given to prevent secondary bacterial infections. Ribavirin may be given for viral pneumonia. Active vaccination, live attenuated, should not be given in pregnancy. Influenza. Influenza virus RNA are enveloped virus. Hemagglutinin H and neuroaminidase are present on the surface. Influenza strains are named according to their genus. species and H and N subtypes. The course of pregnancy remains unaffected unless the infection is severe. Effects on pregnancy due to H1N1 infection কি হতে পারে? Miscarriage, preterm labor, PROM, pneumonia, ARDS, renal failure, DIC and death. Severity of illness are high in pregnancy. There is no evidence of its teratogenic effect even if it is contracted in the first trimester. However, outbreak of Asian influenza showed increased incidence of congenital malformation anencephaly when the infection occurred in the first trimester. Influenza inactivated vaccine is safe in pregnancy and also with breastfeeding. Diagnosis: rapid influenza diagnostic tests are immunoassay used for detection of viral RNA by RT-PCR. Management: treatment is supportive care. Acetaminophen is used for fever. Oseltamivir, neuraminidase inhibitor and antiviral drug reduces the severity, secondary complications and death. It is given 75 mg per oral twice daily for 5 days. High dose may be given for longer duration in cases with severe infection. During influenza season, all pregnant women should be given the inactivated vaccine IM. Chickenpox, varicella. Varicella zoster virus does cross the placenta and may cause congenital or neonatal chickenpox. Maternal mortality is high due to varicella pneumonia. Other maternal complications are encephalitis and bacterial superinfection. Congenital varicella syndrome is characterized by hypoplasia of limb, psychomotor retardation, IUGR, chorioretinal scarring, cataracts, microcephaly and cutaneous scarring. The risk of congenital malformation is nearly absent when maternal infection occurs after 20 weeks. Varicella, life attenuated virus. Vaccine is not recommended in pregnancy. Varicella PCR can identify varicella zoster virus specific DNA from vesicular fluid. ELISA can detect varicella zoster virus specific immunoglobulin G and M. Varicella zoster immunoglobulin should be given to exposed non-immune patient as it reduces the morbidity. Varicella zoster immunoglobulin should also be given to newborn exposed within 5 days of delivery. Oral acyclovir, valcyclovir is safe in pregnancy and reduce the duration of illness when given within 24 hours of the rash. However, it can be prevent congenital infection. আচ্ছা, এবার হচ্ছে cytomegalovirus infection. It is a DNA virus. Transmission may be sexual, respiratory droplet or transplacental. Virus is also excreted with urine, cervix and breastfeeding. Fetus is affected by transplacental route in about 30 to 40% cases. Unlike rubella, cytomegalovirus may damage fetal organs throughout gestation. Amongst all infected fetuses, only 10% will suffer serious damage. The consequence of infection 5 to 18% include miscarriage, non-immune hydrops, stillbirth, IUGR, microcephaly, intracranial calcification, hepatosplenomegaly, thrombocytopenia, chorioretinitis, mental retardation and sensory neural deafness. Congenitally affected infants may excrete virus through urine and nasopharynx for up to 5 to 7 years. Infection is confirmed by viral culture DNA PCR of urine and nasopharyngeal secretion. Cytomegalovirus specific immunoglobulin M is present with 80% infected infants. Prenatal diagnosis by amniocentesis is possible during PCR to detect cytomegalovirus DNA. A recombinant protein vaccine against cytomegalovirus glycoprotein beta has been shown to prevent maternal cytomegalovirus infection. Maternal cytomegalovirus infection is best diagnosed by DNA PCR of blood, urine, saliva, amniotic fluid, or cervical secretions. Routine screening in pregnancy is not recommended. Parvoviruses. Parvovirus B19 DNA virus is associated with human infection, fifth disease. During pregnancy, fetal affection is by transplacental route. Fetal infection occurs in 33% cases following maternal infection. Infection is characterized by facial rash, slapped cheek appearance. It mainly affects the euthyroid precursor cell, resulting in anemia, thrombocytopenia, aplastic crisis, congenital heart failure, and hydrops. Fetal loss is more when infection occurs early, less than 20 weeks in pregnancy. Diagnosis is made by detection of virus specific immunoglobulin M. PCR amplification of viral DNA from fetal and maternal blood is more sensitive than immunoglobulin M antibody. Maternal infection is usually self-limited. Serial ultrasound should be performed 10 weeks after maternal infection to detect any fetal hydrops. Fetal middle cerebral artery peak Doppler velocity can be studied to detect any significant fetal anemia before hydrops develop. Intrauterine transfusion may improve the fetal outcome. Nearly 33% of fetal hydrops resolve spontaneously. Otherwise, mortality rate is about 30%. Mumps is a RNA virus. Maternal mumps has got no ill effects on the course of pregnancy. The virus is not teratogenic. Incidence is expected to be low with the introduction of measles, mumps, rubella virus to childhood vaccination program. MMR vaccine is contraindicated in pregnancy. Herpes simplex DNA virus. Genital tract infection is due to herpes simplex virus 2. Infection may be primary, non-primary, first episode and recurrent. It is transmitted by sexual contact. Primary infection may occur during pregnancy. Reactivation or recurrent infection occurs resulting in virus shedding with or without asymptomatic lesions. Herpes simplex virus 1 infection is usually herpes simplex labialis. Effect on pregnancy. Increased risk of miscarriage is inclusive. If the primary infection is acquired in the last trimester, there is chance of premature labor or IUGR. Transplacental infection is not usual. The fetus becomes affected by virus shed from the cervix or lower genital tract during vaginal delivery. The baby may be affected in utero from the contaminated liquor following rupture of the membranes. Risk of fetal infection is high in primary genital herpes simplex virus at term due to high virus shedding compared to a recurrent infection. Caesarean delivery is indicated in an active primary genital herpes simplex virus infection where the membranes are intact or recently ruptured. Acyclovir 400 mg 3 times daily for 5 days is the drug of choice when virus culture is positive. Neonatal infection may be disseminated, fatal, or localized, or it may be asymptomatic. Diagnosis is made by detection of the viral DNA by PCR. It is manifested at chorioretinitis, microcephaly, mental retardation, seizures, and dental and deaths. Neonatal herpes simplex virus infection is treated with intravenous acyclovir. Neonatal mortality is high. Prophylactic acyclovir 400 mg twice daily or valcyclovir 1 gram twice daily can reduce herpes simplex virus shedding, neonatal transmission, and caesarean delivery. Breastfeeding is allowed provided the mother avoids any contact between her lesions, her hands, and the baby. Dengue. Dengue is RNA virus is transmitted by Aedes aegypti mosquito. Infected pregnant women present with acute febrile illness, headache, myalgia, facial flushing, retroorbital pain, skin rash, maculopapular, and rarely with hemorrhage. Laboratory findings are leukopenia, thrombocytopenia, and elevated serum level of AST, ALT, more than 1000 units per liter. Diagnosis is made by elevated levels of immunoglobulin M ELISA or by antigen detection by ELISA or RT-PCR during the acute phase. Triad of symptoms are hemorrhagic manifestation, plasma leakage, and platelet count less than 1 lakh per millimeter cube. Maternal mortality is high, especially when shock syndrome develops 50%. Pregnancy complications are miscarriage, preterm labor, IUD, and stillbirth. Vertical transmission may occur, but fetal effect is not severe. Management কি করব? Supportive care, maintenance of intravascular volume, blood pressure and fluid replacement is to be done, and ribavirin may be useful. Paracetamol is administered for control of pyrexia. আচ্ছা, তাহলে আমাদের কমন যে ভাইরাল ইনফেকশনগুলো হবে প্রেগনেন্সিতে ওগুলো আমি পরে শেষ করলাম। আমাদের আজকে দত্ত 350 নাম্বার পেজে আমি এখানেই শেষ করব। আমার নেক্সট ভিডিওটি হবে হচ্ছে এইচআইভি ইন প্রেগনেন্সি নিয়ে। আজকের মতো আমি এখানেই ভিডিও শেষ করছি। আমার ভিডিওটি যদি আপনাদের পছন্দ হয় তাহলে অবশ্যই লাইক এবং শেয়ার দিতে ভুলবেন না, এবং আমার চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে রাখুন যাতে আমার পরবর্তী ভিডিও আসার সাথে সাথে আপনি নোটিফিকেশন পেয়ে যান। ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই আপনি আপনার ফ্রেন্ডদের সাথে শেয়ার করবেন।